investors, this is your number one Emirate of Victoria, Vicrest Properties. This is Vicrest Real Estate Talk. So today we'll be treating a new topic: why Africa Americans are relocating back to Africa except Nigeria. I hope you enjoyed last week's topic. So please, I would like you to sit down and watch this video to the end. You're watching this video for the first time, you're welcome. Please do smash the subscription button of this YouTube channel to subscribe so you always be notified of every of the latest updates, every of the latest notification. You're returning subscriber, thank you for always watching our videos. Like our page, comment. If you've not subscribed yet, please do smash the subscription button of this YouTube channel to subscribe. Please, I would like you to sit down and watch this video to the end. Depending on your weather, you can grab your hot tea, your hot coffee, or your chilled drink and watch this video to the end as I go on this topic. Africa Americans are relocating back to Africa. 1, because of historical background. 2, due to the government policy on gender that is against the cultural foundation of the people, which has been existing for thousands of years. We have few good African countries that are ready to take the African Americans in obtaining their citizenships. Countries like Tanzania, Ghana, Rwanda, Kenya, and South Africa. Anyway, Ghana has become a repatriation hotspot for African Americans because for safety and racism non-existence. Again, Ghana is a place where expatriates feel they can effortlessly strive while connecting with their ancestral roots. Ghana prepared for increasing their megawatts for providing light and investment in solar for their citizens. They invest so much in infrastructure that attracts investors, that attract foreign investors to their country. They invest so much in their infrastructures. This attract foreign investors to come in for investment. This really helped Ghana trade investment with countries to increase with 70%. It really helped Ghana real estate to boom, and it has been projected at the end of 2023 the residential real estate in Ghana will reach $0.37 trillion in 2023. Wow. Due to the mass relocation of African Americans to Ghana, the home price has risen to 36% in Ghana. And also see a trend of people moving out of city to suburban areas. Tanzania, known to be a tourism country like Zanzibar. Zanzibar is on the east side of Africa. America invests 46% on real estate in Zanzibar. Zanzibar is known to have a good site for beach like Lekki, but it's well organized because it has good road, 24 hours power supply, good internet, broadband. These are the things our governments are lacking. The Western world cannot operate their company in the harsh environment in Nigeria. That's why Ghana and Tanzania are taking the lead, because they provide the environment for investors to come in. Though their economy is not as big as Nigeria, but they put a structure in place. Nigeria is big, but no structure. The Western world cannot operate where there is no structure. Governments have to give a good policy on autonomy on every state to have their law and plan for development. Now, Nigeria is supposed to be the biggest place African Americans are relocating to because we have enough land, we have purchasing power, we have good music, we have spirituality, we have culture. Even though it's declining, we still have culture. Nigeria is big brother Africa, is the giant of Africa. Talking about our economy, we have a large economy, we have population, but we are losing. In Pretoria in South Africa, where Oprah Winfrey built one of the biggest malls right there in South Africa. Talking about our economy is bigger than South Africa. In our previous video, I mentioned our annual budget for Nigeria and South Africa and others. You can see our annual budget is higher than that of South Africa. But you can see that foreigners are not coming to invest here in Nigeria because of what I mentioned earlier on, talking about development. This is why I'm calling on our Nigeria government to please give autonomy to states in Nigeria to have rights, to have power, to have freedom on their own, to in every state to have their own freedom like we have in America. You can see in Texas, they're independent. They do things on their own, that the development. You can see the competition. You go to Texas, you go to California, you go to Ohio, you go to many other states in America. Every state are trying to work hard to build their states. That is the autonomy I'm talking about. That Nigeria government should please give every state in Nigeria autonomy. Give them freedom, self-governance. Give them sovereignty to rule on each state on their own. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. We have bad roads because why? Say for instance, in Lagos here, we have some road. They will say this is a federal road. No, this shouldn't be. This is Lagos State. The Lagos State government should be the one to be in charge of all the roads in Lagos. Not this is federal road, this is state road. That is why we're having the problem here in Nigeria. The problem of the federal state controlling every state. The government should please look into this. The government should please give autonomy to every state in Nigeria to handle their states. To develop. There are some states like Lagos State government can handle their electricity, that they can be able to generate enough power that we will have constant light. But federal government is coming in between. This shouldn't be. The federal government should give the states autonomy. The federal government of Nigeria should please give states autonomy to rule on their own, to have self-governance, give them freedom, so that there will be development. When there is development, there will be competition, that every state want to develop their own state, so that it will attract. You go to Calabar, you see, oh, this one want to have this, that will attract people. Lagos State want to do their own. You go to Edo State, you go to Delta State, you go to East, you go to Anambra, you go to Owerri, you go to Kano, you go to Port Harcourt. Every state will want to work to develop their states. This is what we are crying for. Please, our government should please give autonomy to every state to work, to develop. Not this is federal road inside Lagos State, inside Edo State, inside this one, that, oh, this is federal road, so we don't need to touch this one. It's a federal government. If you have to stay there for years, we're talking about in Lagos here, for example, the coastal road, you say it's federal government road, and meanwhile, if this road is constructed, if you give this opportunity to Lagos State government to construct, this road will be done, and everything will work smooth. Look at what we have here in Lekki Express Road. We are only using Lekki Express Road right here, where we have other roads that need to be constructed, but they will say it's federal government road, and it will be abandoned, has been there for years. We don't even know the next how many years time the federal government will remember that road. But if the federal government give autonomy to each state to work, see, there will be competition. Every state will want to work, that will attract investors to their states. So please, our government should please give autonomy to every state in Nigeria to work, to develop. Take a look at Dubai. Dubai was like Nigeria few years ago, but they looked at the important things for them to fix. The number one thing which they looked into was light, because if you want investors to come in, the Western countries to come in, light is the first thing. They fix their lights, that they have 24 hours power supply. and they looked into their road and built their roads. Today, everybody wants to go to Dubai. It's a tourist nation. Nigeria has so lot of natural resources. We have oil, we have gold, we have everything, but we're not making good use of them. Our government should please give autonomy to states to work, to develop. The federal government should please stop this federal that, federal road. No, in Lagos State, in Delta State, in Edo State, in the East, in Kano, in Port Harcourt. No, they should give every state autonomy. They should have freedom. The state government should have freedom. They should be able to govern themselves. They should be able to have self-governance, whereby they can be able to develop their states. By doing this, there will be competition that every state will want to develop their states. Like you go to America right now. America have various states. Every state are working. Look at Texas. Look at California. Look at Florida. Look at Ohio. Look at. Should I keep naming them? Please, our Nigeria government should please do the needful in order to attract foreigners. In order to attract foreigners to come and invest in our country. Imagine giant of Africa. Imagine the big brother Africa, Nigeria. Foreigners cannot come to invest. Imagine Ghana. Imagine Tanzania, that their economy is not up to Nigeria. Foreigners are going there. Investors are going there. Because why? There is a structure in place. Because they have structure. Their economy is not as big as Nigeria, but they have structure. They have constant power supply. Imagine recently I read online, Ghana, that Nigeria used to supply them lights, they are now the one that Nigeria is now going to beg to come and supply us lights. It shouldn't be just a mess saying big brother Africa, giant of Africa. If we are giant of Africa, please, we should keep to the word. If our government can do the needful, foreign investors will flood Nigeria. There will be no unemployment issue anymore. There will be no issue of crime anymore. If our government can do the needful by giving autonomy to every state in Nigeria to work, to have freedom, to self-governance, to work in their states without any interruption. Every state governor should be given autonomy to work in their states, on their roads, electricity, without any interruption from the federal government to say this is federal road, this is federal. No, Nigeria government, please give autonomy to our states, to our states, to states in Nigeria to work, to develop. We should stop this federal that, so Nigeria can be great again, so that Nigeria can develop, that we attract investors, that will attract foreign investors into this country. If autonomy is being given to our states, you will see that there will be development, competition, that every state want to beautify their states. They want to work, that will attract investors in. Nobody will be running to say they want to jackpot. When all these are in place, this will encourage investors to come in. The annual revenue in Ghana is times 3 to Nigeria LB&B revenue. This is the reason why Ghana real estate is booming. Why is the Airbnb booming? foreign investors coming into their country, so they have to lodge in their Airbnb to familiarize with the environment, to see the environment they are coming to invest in. That is why you see their Airbnb is booming, their real estate is booming, because foreign investors are coming. In conclusion, our Nigerian government should please give an autonomy to state governments to develop. So in doing this, in no distant time, Nigeria will be the biggest place where foreign investors will come in to invest when they see that our roads, we have good roads, we have constant power supply, we have security. We don't need to canvass too much, because they can see this. They will be the one to come in. So please, our government should encourage, should give an autonomy to our state government to develop. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Victoria of Yasi Vicrest Properties. This is Vicrest Real Estate Talk. We'll be talking on the topic, why African Americans are relocating to Africa except Nigeria. You're watching this video for the first time, you're welcome. Please to smash the subscription button of this YouTube channel to subscribe, so you always be notified of every of the latest updates, every of the latest notification. Returning subscriber, thank you for always watching our videos. Like our page, comment. If you've not subscribed yet, please do smash the subscription button of this YouTube channel to subscribe. I also use this medium to refer you to our other channel at Victoria of Yasi, where we talk on the cost of building materials in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. And also, you want to buy genuine lands and an affordable luxury home, Vicrest Properties will help you do that. We also help you invest wisely. So thank you for watching this video. Do have a wonderful Sunday and a blessed week ahead. Thank you.